Dog Nation, let's dive into Georgia's 2027 recruiting class. This class is already starting to take shape. I'm going to tell you right now, Kirby Smart, he's not waiting around. This class has stars, size, speed, flips, and some serious future playmakers. And today we're looking at the current top 5 Georgia 2027 class commits. Kemon Spell, Jaxon Dollar, Kennedee Jackson, Kelsey Adams, and Jamir Dean. Guys, this is the Hunker Down Podcast, the home of the gridiron standard. If you love the dogs like we do, give us a follow and subscribe, man. It's appreciated. It means a lot to us, but let's get into it. And we got to start with the headliner, Kemon Spell out of McKeesport, Pennsylvania. This guy is the #1 running back in the country. He's 5'9", 205 pounds, and he's built like a bowling ball with track speed. As a junior, in just 9 games, he ran for 1,755 yards and 28 touchdowns. But he wasn't done there. He caught passes, scored on special teams, played defense, had interceptions. This guy's not just a running back, he's a football player. Georgia had to go into a national recruiting fight for this one. Penn State wanted him back. Notre Dame wanted him, Miami wanted him, Ohio State was in the mix, but Kirby went and got him. And this is the type of back Georgia fans, man, they love. Low center of gravity, power, burst, contact balance, and when he hits that hole, man, he's gone. This guy is a tone setter for this class. Now, let's go to Jaxon Dollar out of Denver, North Carolina. This is a big-time tight end. He's 6'3.5", 222 pounds, and he's ranked as one of the top tight ends in the entire country. And guys, listen to this production. 54 catches, 1,190 yards, 20 touchdowns. That is not normal tight end production. That is wide receiver production in a tight end body. And he's not just a football player either. He's a basketball star. He's a defensive playmaker. He's one of those athletes you can move all over the field, line him up attached, flex him out, put him in the slot, motion him around, and create matchup problems. Georgia's tight end room is already loaded. We know that. But that didn't scare him away, and that tells me everything I need to know. He wanted the smoke. He wanted the competition, and he chose Georgia over Clemson, Miami, Notre Dame, and Texas. That is a big-time win for Todd Hartley and the Dogs. Now, let's talk about the drama of this class so far. Kennedee Jackson out of Lithonia, Georgia. He's a big offensive tackle, 6'6", right around 300 pounds. Top 100 player, top 10 tackle, and this one had some signing day type drama before we even got close to signing day. On June 2nd, he committed to Florida. Florida thought they had one. The Gators thought they came into Georgia and stole an elite in-state tackle, but Kirby Smart said not so fast. Georgia got him back to Athens, and 11 days later, he flipped to the Dogs. That is how you protect the state. That's how you close. And when you look at his frame, his wingspan, his movement ability, and the fact that he's played both ways, this is a true offensive tackle prospect. This ain't just another big body. This is a big body with tools, and Georgia flipped him from Florida. And guys, that one matters. Now, let's move over to Kelsey Adams out of Langston Hughes in Fairburn, Georgia. This is another offensive tackle. He's 6'5", 293 pounds, top 130 player nationally, and he's been committed to Georgia longer than anybody else in this top 5. Now, this is not the guy I'm going to sit here and throw a bunch of rushing stats at you about. He's an offensive lineman. But this commitment is important because Georgia has to keep in-state linemen home. And Kelsey Adams, and he is exactly that. He's from one of the top high school programs in the state. He's a multi-sport athlete. He's been recognized on the national level. And other programs, man, they haven't stopped pushing. LSU, Georgia Tech, North Carolina, Mississippi State, these teams are still trying to stay around him. So this is one Georgia fans need to really keep an eye on, because holding on to players like Kelsey Adams is how you keep building that great wall of Georgia. And then finally, we've got Jamir Dean out of Alcoa, Tennessee. This is a wide receiver Georgia flipped from Penn State. He's 6'1.5", 175 pounds, and he's a top 25 receiver nationally. In 2025, he caught 34 passes for 590 yards and 11 touchdowns. Guys, that's over 17 yards a catch. So yeah, he can stretch the field, but what makes Jamir Dean really interesting is the full athletic profile. Basketball player, track athlete, high jumper, decathlete. This is not just a receiver, this is an athlete. James Coley identified him, Georgia offered him, got him to Athens, and then the Dogs went head-to-head with Penn State and won. That's another big flip. And when you start stacking players like this on the outside with that kind of athletic ability, that's how you create explosive plays. So when you look at this top 5, every player tells you something different about Georgia's 2027 class. Kemon Spell, and he is the national headliner, a number 1 running back and a future problem. Jaxon Dollar is the modern tight end. He's big, athletic, and built to create mismatches. Kennedee Jackson is the in-state flip from Florida, and that one sends a message. Kelsey Adams is a long-term trench piece Georgia has to keep locked in, and Jamir Dean is the Penn State flip with big-time athletic upside. That's how you build a class. You win national battles, you flip players from big programs, you protect your backyard, you stack the trenches, and you bring in speed. It's still early, guys, real early. Recruiting's going to change. Rankings are going to move. Other schools are going to keep calling. But right now, Georgia's 2027 class already has the foundation of a Kirby Smart football team. They're physical up front, explosive at skill spots, athletic across the board, and full of guys who chose competition. Dog Nation, let me know in the comments, out of these 5, who are you most excited about? Kemon Spell, Jaxon Dollar, Kennedee Jackson, Kelsey Adams, or Jamir Dean, because I'm telling you right now, Kirby's already loading the clip for 2027. But with that, guys, I'm out of here. And without further ado, you know what it is, baby. Go Dogs.
So hunker down, boys. Let the